Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I gotta fix that. Sorry. Hold on. Let me fix it. Black screen it. No, not that one. Black screen and nothing. There it is. Okay. And once again, I got the camera. This DJI Action 4 is ridiculously wide angled. Like you're seeing, like you can actually see the TV. That's crazy. That is crazy how wide that angle is. I like it. And I got the action where I got attached to my hat one of them microphones here. Yeah. Currently being wirelessly transmitted to the camera, which is currently being transmitted to, well, currently attached or USB'd up to the computer. Where's my mouse at? There it is. There we go. Let's do this. Turn out just a hair. Yesterday's game was just a bit loud. Now, I did download some new mods recently. I think last week. And I think I'm still in the middle of doing something. So, yeah. Oh. Not compatible. Or incompatible. Alright, well. Okay, yeah, I guess I can't use that engine then. Again, I was in the middle of doing something. I think from last week. It was Monday. I think it was Monday I was last playing this game. I saw that they announced there was going to be a new DLC for the Illinois DLC. Yep, I'm in the middle of doing something. Okay. So I was like, I'm gonna jump back in this game because it's been a while. Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I changed a few things up. I have a microphone like right in my eyes. Hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. I think I might have forgotten to readjust my steering angle here. Hold on. Yeah, I did. Should be able to fix that mid-game. Oh no. Hold on. No. Let's see here. All right. So this is what I'm working with here. That way you might be able to see it a little bit. Adjust the... There it is. Yeah. Barely see it on TV right here. That little window I'm dragging, that is the settings for the steering wheel. And that says it's good. So it said I readjusted to 900 degrees. My racing games I keep at 540. There we go. That's better. Where am I headed? Where am I headed? Alright. Yeah, they updated the map a lot because there's a lot of roads that are broken now. It don't make any sense. San Diego. Yeah, it says I visited San Diego and I've got no roads discovered. Yeah. They updated California crazy because now it doesn't say I've really explored. All right. I genuinely, right here, right about here, that's where Hagerstown's at. You guys might be able to see that on screen on my camera, but barely. But right there, yeah, that's that right there. Camera, there, move that out the way. Right about here for the time being. So yeah, right there. That's about Hagerstown and the Peterbilt dealership that I actually work at. So hopefully, I'd like to see if they would add our dealership into the game. That'd be cool. There we go. That's better. All right. I have to go through 3 towns I've never been to. And let's go. I got 30 grand almost right there. My drivers are raking in the money. There we go. That's still in my eye. Hole in the rock. Yeah, I've been here a few times. We're just gonna pretend like I don't have brakes. Got a cop right beside me? Nope, we're getting back on the shoulder. Too much traffic. It's a hack for... It's a real life hack when you're in traffic. Just use the shoulder. Just pass everybody on the shoulder. It works. Fine. You're welcome, I stopped. I could have just rolled straight through, copped the fine, because I got $1.5 million in the bank right now. I could have just done that. In fact, I should have. 77,000 pounds, okay. So you're welcome. I stopped. In fact, I'm pretty sure they would have liked it if I would have just not. That way they would have taken the fine and used it for road works or social programs. Line the pockets of the people who write those tickets, I promise you. Hurry up. Stop it. Are those real advertisements? I've got the mod for it, but I don't think those are real. Goodness. I have the retarder set to one of the buttons on the steering wheel here. It says L3. L3 is the retarder, and then R3 is the hazards. L3 is the retarder, R3 is the hazards. And everything should be set up as it is on like an Xbox controller. Hold on 1 second. It should be at least. Yeah. Some of it I did have to customize. All right. I have $1.5 million to sit, or sitting on. Let's see here. All of my, oh no, I don't actually. And of course, I'm still doing my normal hiring only the hot chicks out of all these stock photos. There's a chick. Got 2 more over here. 3. I like how the one stock photo I've got. Hey, Santa. Like the one stock photo that I got is it looks a lot like me. It's crazy. I don't know where they got all these pictures from. We'll give it to her. All right. So there's one. What's the garage? What was the garage that I don't have anybody in? New Orleans. Okay. So, have I been there? I don't think I've been there. It looked like I've been there. The road stops right there. I've got to buy 5 of these. $200,000 a piece. I didn't realize I had so much money. And so I have enough money to buy 1 more and hire everyone to drive them. Gotta be an easier way to do this. One more. Actually, let's get the most qualified here. That's going to be this guy. We have 2 of them. Well, he pays, or I had to pay him more, so he's probably most qualified, more qualified. This dude has all the endorsements. And now I need to buy another garage. That costs like $500,000. So I have a garage. I'm trying to get a garage in every single state, at least 1 garage in every single state, and there we go. That's where you start out at. You literally start out in San Diego, and it says I discovered none of the roads. Got one in Texas. Oh, we have two of them. We have one in Baton Rouge. I didn't know that. All right. So Iowa, Missouri, and Arkansas. And we're going to try to get one over here on southeast Texas, roughly. I'd say Austin. This wide area over here that just doesn't make sense to not have one. And then the Dakotas. Once that gets announced and released. Okay, let's go with Arkansas first. We'll go to Little Rock. Oh no, it's only $280,000. I thought it was like $500,000. Right, that gives me $53,000 to work with until I make more money. Spent $1.5 million on trucks. Hey, look, a train! Trucks and drivers in a garage. Ouch! Damaged the trailer, too. Oh boy. We're driving through a tunnel. Here's the train. $4,439. Every little bit counts. Got a mustache hair on my face. Oh boy. We're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen. Cargo's good, it's the trailer that's damaged. Was not expecting my truck to start rolling like that. I don't have my high beams mapped to my steering wheel, do I? I don't think I do. That's my engine button right here. That's horn. There's hazards. There's the retarder. The Jake brake. Sounds really weird. Every now and again, I like to pull off the road here I didn't know this was going to be here. But it's an off-road that just, like... I don't want to come back to drive later just so I can collect it, I guess you can call it. Say I drove it. This microphone right here in my face is a distraction. A very big one. I wonder if that works. I mean, it works, but you're going to hear the creaking of the seat every time I move. That could be clipped to my hat. There we go. It's right here in my eye, but it's not so much a distraction I can't see. But it is a big enough of a distraction that I can't ignore it. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's on top of my head, not underneath of it. I know it's not going to have me drive all the way to the back exit, or the last exit to get back on. Crap, it's going to. Probably should have just gone the wrong way and then made a U-turn back onto the southbound, or not southbound, the I guess eastbound? Yeah, eastbound. No, northbound. Not sure. But I have a long way to drive now. Because I'm not gonna be able to. There we go. Okay, so it's just on the other side of the tunnel here. Oh no, not the tunnel. Not gonna stop. Oh, hit the sign. Didn't damage the trailer though. There's $7,000. Again, every little bit counts. Maybe a driver can't find a load and then has to go drive somewhere empty-handed, incur some fuel and repair costs. It happens. $7,000 is nothing. Or it's something. Sorry. It's not enough, or it's not a lot for me to care about. Yeah, you go back down there. You have fun trying to get back onto this side of the 70. Cop! I turned off traffic violations. You can do that, that's the thing. I'm not joking. I found this out a couple weeks ago. It wasn't last week or earlier this week. It was a couple weeks ago. Go here, go to gameplay. Traffic offense. The risk is increased near police vehicles, radar, and traffic cameras. You can turn off traffic offenses, so I don't have to pay fines. I don't know if it would work for wait stations. I haven't tried. When enabled, you have to manage your air pressures when descending hills or making slow maneuvers with multiple brake applications. I did not know that that was a thing. Realistic fuel consumption, obviously I turned that on. And cabin accessories, physics. So the little chainsaw you see might be rocking back and forth. There we go. That's a nice car. Oh, that's beautiful. If it wasn't for the fact that I don't have the patience to do this job in real life, like too many stupid people on the road, I'd absolutely be a truck driver just so I can see views like this. Find a job that doesn't require a CDL and I can give you views like this, that'd be great. And be a driver. Oh, that'd be awesome. Take that job in a heartbeat. Drive a cargo van across country. That I would do. Stage 1 fire ban. Hmm. Backcountry skiers. Avalanche blasting at any time using long-range weaponry. I know about that. They actually do use artillery rounds to induce an avalanche when snow starts to pile up on top of mountains. That I think is cool. Alright, we're not doing that. Oh, hold on. It's a hidden road. It's gonna start showing itself. I've already seen that one, I believe. Already done that cutscene thing. There's the guardrail, so I'll just make a U-turn right here. Like that Indian guy that killed a family in a minivan because he made an illegal U-turn. Except I'm not Indian. I'm a good driver. There's another hidden road. The cop was right there. Looks like there is a picture view on top of the tunnel here. I think. Looking at that little mini-map icon, I'm not entirely sure what it's supposed to be. Downgrade, or downhill grade the next 44 miles. How are your brakes? Well, I don't have to worry about the air pressures, that's for sure. But for the sake of saving fuel, we're gonna coast it. I'm gonna coast it. I'll use the retarder to bring my speed down. I'm not gonna use my brakes. Oh, we leveled out. Never mind. Not exactly 44 miles of a downhill grade, I guess. Oh. Oh, I guess this is it. Just coasting. I'm looking at my fuel... The dash, the digital dash. I'm looking at the fuel consumption here. It's one of the things I like to play with. I bought my car because it's a fun little car to drive. I didn't buy it because it was fuel efficient. I've got myself a little 2023 Kia Forte GT, and I love that thing. But one of the things I love doing is just coasting it downhill just to see what kind of fuel mileage I can get at the end of the trip to work. Like, the most I've ever gotten in that thing on a 30-mile trip to work is 42 to the gallon. Oh, I need to go here. Cut that car off. After I said I'm a good driver. Ooh, how much money do I have now? Oh, I can buy a truck. We're gonna wait until we have enough money to buy another 5 trucks to stock that garage up. I need a little over $1 million, and then on top of that, $1,500 per person we hired to drive them. Dang it! Dang it! I was hoping I didn't have to. I saw it on the minimap and I was about to say something and then it started beeping at me. Oh, there we go. Okay. Your vehicle is not in perfect technical state. Be more careful next time. Yeah. It's only 7% damage. Like, it's not terrible. Ugh. All right, hold on 1 second here. Whoever thought those up, whoever you are, don't stop doing what you're doing, because this is an amazing, like, Monster, you seem to have struck gold with this apple flavor, and honestly, you need to just not do anything with it. Leave it exactly how it is, and just keep pushing it out the door, and I promise you, it'll be sold out every single time I try to go and get one at my local Sheetz. And don't discontinue it like you did the Aussie style lemonade. You have any idea how disappointed I am in you? Oh my gosh, that stuff was good. You guys had to go and ruin it by making it. The Aussie style lemonade was amazing. Alright, we'll hit the next, I guess, truck stop, truck station, truck depot, I guess. We'll do a full workup on the truck. Fill up. I'm down to under a half a tank. Well, half of 2 tanks. That's just the rest area. We still have another... I have another 4 hours before I need to rest. There's a cop. Don't make me pull in for another check. I just did! I just did! Like, I literally just did a weight check. Oh, here we go, right up here. I might be able to, yep, it looks like I can do everything right up here. Cool. Three hours before my next rest stop. I have 21 hours before the job is done, but 4 hours before... Oh boy. That just happened. So I'm not going to be able to get it done before I need to stop for another rest. That was my phone. $765 horsepower and 2,550 pound-feet of torque ain't that bad for this truck. And then I've had that transmission for a while now. I don't understand why I like it so much. But let's check out some of these engine configurations that I've got downloaded here. So obviously you got the originals. That's not an original. That's not an original. So those are downloaded. I know I downloaded those. I wanted something that like didn't break the game, but made it a lot easier for me to drive. What's up, Homestar? How you doing? I don't remember downloading that one. Bad May? Is it supposed to be Bad Mac? Mine. So that one actually doesn't look that bad. Too bad I can't download that C18 engine, or the C18 engine that I had wasn't working. I can't complain. But if you give me some time, I'm sure I could find a reason to. Yeah, there we go. There's some of the original engines. I mean, the game-breaking ones I didn't want to put in my truck. Who wants a 5,000 horsepower and a 12,500 newton meter torque engine stuck in their truck? Don't get me wrong, that would be nice, but it does break the game. Where's mine at? Here it is, 675 or 765. 800. But less torque. I wonder what the engine sounds like. No, I'm not doing that one either. There's a level 100 engine that I haven't unlocked yet. What am I, level 50? What would that be? All right, so the engine downloads different sounds, but same speed or same power output. There's mine. A lot more torque. I wonder what that one actually sounds like. I want to go with Cummins because Cummins is awesome. I like their engines. Every time when I was a driver for the Peterbilt store that I still work at, I run the warehouse now. When I was a driver for them all the time, I would always have truck drivers tell me that they loved the Cummins engines. They hated the PACCAR engines because they were always blowing up. And now that I work the warehouse and I have to ship engines out for warranty processing, yeah, the amount of times we've had a PACCAR MX-13 engine with a grapefruit-sized hole in the block because, well, the engine got oversped. It's ridiculous. I don't think I've ever had to send a Cummins engine back for a warranty issue. It's always the PACCAR engines, though. Every now and again, we'll get a Cat engine. That's just too game breaking right there. I would love to put that in the truck, but that's just too game breaking. And then the transmissions. Really? A 7-speed. There's a 6-speed. Goodness. Where's mine at? There it is. Hybrid engine and transmission. No, let's put that. Where's that other one at? There it is. Now that I just dropped 30 grand on a new transmission. That sounds awesome. I like that. Is that the real world price? $5 for diesel right now? Where am I? I'm in Colorado. No, Wyoming. Sorry. Just got out of Colorado. All right, so I'm in Wyoming. Let me look this up here. Where's my phone at? Average price of diesel fuel in Wyoming. I want to see if that's a real price because down in Mora, my red magic. Down in Colorado, it's like $6. 100 out of 100. Me too. I didn't know the engine was going to sound that way when I didn't know it was going to sound that way when I swapped out the engine. All right. Wyoming diesel fuel price. Okay, as of early May 2026, the average price for diesel fuel in Wyoming is approximately $5.46 to $5.62 per gallon. So it's cheaper in the game. Down here, it was $7. It was $6.99. And that was on Monday. As of May 2026, the average price for diesel in Colorado is approximately $5.45 to $5.50 a gallon, according to AAA. This is Google's Gemini selling me this. So, there we go. I am almost there, but I am going to need to stop to sleep. I don't want to do that. I don't have much of a choice. That sounds nasty and I love it. What gaming monitor do you have? I'm actually not on a monitor, I'm on a TV. What in the world is this guy doing? Freaking woman driver. That's probably my fault. So I'm actually not. I'm gonna rotate the camera here. That's a TV. That's a huge TV. And then down here, you have the laptop that I'm currently on. Put that back. Put that back. There we go. I'm not paying attention. There. Just damaged my truck and the trailer again. Go back here and fix everything before I need to get weight inspected and they tell me your truck's not working standing order. Or whatever. There. Stupid trick. Oh, Lord. No, we're not doing that. Yes, it is a gaming laptop. It is an MSI. Which one did I get? A Vector 18. I keep thinking I got the other one. The Raider, not the Raider. I got the Vector A18. Has a it is NVIDIA and AMD, so it has an AMD 9955HX, not the 3D variant, but it has a 16-core processor. The video card is an NVIDIA 5080. Yeah, 5080. 16 gigs as well. And I love this thing. I just bought it. Yeah, it's a gaming laptop. Obviously, I have to go with gaming laptops because I have to stay mobile. So me having a gaming laptop is necessary. I do have a PlayStation 5 though. Steering wheel is a it's a Gran Turismo Edition Thrustmaster T300 RS. And then the shifter and the e-brake right here that you see are just generic USB powered ones that plug right into the splitter, the USB splitter that I've got plugged into the computer with the steering wheel too. So it's all one small setup here. Woo! Oh, that sounds good. I like that. My name is Alex. Michael, that's my name. Good to meet you, Alex. I probably should have gotten some sleep. Nah, you know what? We're gonna push through it. We're gonna push through it. We're gonna finish this delivery before I need to get some sleep. That's not gonna work. Maybe. We'll make it work. You're new here? You passed the red light. Yeah, I turned off traffic violation, so I'm not gonna get fined for doing anything illegal. Sort of. I don't know. I don't know if I skip the if I skip a wait station, I don't know if I'm gonna get fined for it or not. Listen to this thing scream. That's awesome. Time is it for me? I'm over here on the East Coast of the United States right now. It is, I don't have my watch on me. Hold on a second. I'm about to hit that truck. 11:15 a.m. for now. There we go. That's crazy. I like that. Oh, thank you. I'm trying to get back into streaming. It's been over almost a year since I last streamed, with the exception of yesterday. So I'm trying to get back into it. I don't have to focus on a bunch of sim driving, sim racing, and American Truck Simulator content. It's going to be my forte. It's what I'm good at. So I hope you're into that kind of stuff. What is that? Truck. What was that truck? It just popped up. There it is. Thank you. I appreciate the sub. High five. Boom. I don't know if I can do that through here. I don't know if there's a little emoji for me to do that through the chat. Why am I, my mouse? Stop. There we go. Where'd my mouse go? Where is my mouse at? Where's my mouse at? Huh. That's weird. I can't see my mouse on my actual laptop monitor. So I've got my TV acts as monitor number 2, a main monitor, so that when I plug when I HDMI my laptop up to my computer or my TV, it says that's the main monitor now. So everything just works off of that. 509 subs. Congratulations. You got more than me. Doing better than I thought I'd probably be doing right about now. I actually might make it. I might make it. We got 2 hours, 10 minutes before we get there, and we still have 2 hours before I need to sleep. I missed my exit. We are not driving 4 hours out of the way. So we're gonna U-turn right here. In the grass. Like we're not supposed to be doing. Don't tell the cops. Okay, tell the cops. I have 100 subs now, yes. Do I really? I thought I had like 80 something. On Facebook, I have like 6,000 because I dual stream, so I'm on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. And Facebook is, I've got like 6,000, I think. Do I really have 100? Sweet! You're my 100th subscriber! I like that! Thank you very much, brother! You are awesome! And why won't my pause button work on my... I can't unpause the game with my steering wheel, but I can pause it with the steering wheel. You are awesome! I like that. You are my 100th subscriber. If I had a prize, I would give you one, but I don't have a prize. I never thought I'd have 100 subscribers. Hopefully TikTok approves my application to go live on their platform and help me increase my reach a little bit there. I'm getting an error on Streamlabs right now. Hold on. Windows 11 laptop cannot run American Truck Simulator I got from Steam very well because it was lagging, freezing, and crashing. Well, if I had a prize, I would give you a prize, but unfortunately, I don't have a prize. I didn't know I'd ever actually hit 100 subscribers. Okay, it's telling me my microphone has no signal. But I'm very clearly seeing the audio input capture gauge moving up and down when I speak. So yeah, it's working. I guess it just does not recognize it. Okay. I might make it. I might make it. I might make it before I start nodding off behind the wheel. My boy's yawning. It's getting close. That's a hard turn. Sounded nasty. Can a gaming laptop monitor run ATS very well from the lag, freeze, and crash? It all depends on the specifications of your laptop. If you have a high-end gaming laptop like I got, I spent a little over $3,200 for it. Customized it through exoticpc.com. Yeah, mine can run it. My previous laptops can run it. If you've got some just basic laptop that you could get for like $200, $300 on Amazon, most likely not. Not unless you turned all the settings down to like all of the graphical settings down to low, maybe, but it all depends on the specifications of your computer. Hopefully they release this game and all of its state's DLCs on console, and you won't have to worry about that. You can just get yourself like a PS5 or an Xbox or something. I need 3 monitors so I can be able to like see left and right, because I have to use the shifters, the turn signals to look. How did you know that? How did I know what? What, your computer can't run it? Or how your computer could run it? I might not make it. I might not make it. We're cutting it close. There's Alliance. So that's the second city that I've now walked through or driven through. How did you know it depends on the gaming laptop and monitor? Dude, I've been PC gaming for a while now. It's not the monitor, it's just the hardware of your computer. So you need it, again, it all depends on what type of hardware you're running and what American Truck Simulator requires of it. On Steam, you're getting tired. On Steam, it'll tell you what you need and the basic minimum, and I don't know if, what your specifications will run, but one of the easiest things for you to do is if you go into your settings, here, let me show you. If you go into your settings here, and you look up Show Advanced Settings, I've got everything set to high and ultra because my computer can run it. If you run everything down to as low as possible, let me do this. If you just do that, everything as low as possible here, won't look as graphically as good, but it'll be less taxing on your hardware, and it should be able to run a lot better, a lot more smoother. Let's see what mine looks like. With it turned all the way down, see what it looks like here. That is bright. I mean, it still looks okay. not too bad. But yeah, if you turn everything down to low, it should make everything a lot easier on your computer and it a lot more smoother for you. Turn that up to ultra again. Let me see here. You know the only one here. If you're going to be running it off of your laptop screen, your laptop screen, it's not the screen or the TV or the monitor. It's just the hardware. So whatever video card you're using in your computer, that all depends. It all depends on the hardware of the computer, not the monitor or the screen. But if you just turn everything down to low and you try to scale up from there and get an idea of how powerful your computer will be. Best thing for you to do, I would suggest, is to take it to a specialist, a computer hardware specialist, and ask them, hey, what can my computer run? What can it do? Otherwise, I'm just not going to know. I don't know what this means. TAA Luma sharpening. Texture quality. See, the stuff like this, it doesn't require your computer to render it as much. So you'll still be able to see it. It's just not going to look as good. But yeah. See, it'll be less taxing on your hardware and a lot more easier for you to run it. It just won't look as good. See, that's the difference. It looks a lot better on high, but again, it takes a lot. It really does push your computer to its limits if it's not capable of running it, or if it's just like some bare bones computer that's basically meant for like work or school. Not really. Again, turn everything down and try to get a good idea of how powerful your computer is, and then turn everything back up again. Oh, why does it bring me to a stop? Oh, I can buy a truck now. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. 15 minutes before we get there, and less than 30 minutes before I need to stop for sleep. Oh, I see it. I see it on the map. We're gonna make it. What are you doing? Freaking idiot truck driver passing me on my right. All right, there we go. Now then, I can skip it, or I can try to back it into place. I'm just gonna skip it. Well, I'll just pull it into the spot right here for a little extra because I need to sleep. My guy's gonna pass out. Micro sleeps are a thing in this game. There we go. There we go. Nice. So in order for me to get that one engine to unlock, I need to be level 100. And I'm only level 51. Yes, I completed my job. Hold on. Let me see what... Nah, I'm not going to see what this company has to offer. Drive. The chop on this engine sounds like two ghetto bird trailer trash fat chicks booty cheeks clapping in the winds as they twerk to some Beyonce. Listen to that. Oh yeah. That is orgasmic. All right, so I'm right here. See if I can't find a job that takes me to somewhere in this little area here. There's Arkansas. There's Nebraska, I think. Is that Nebraska? I'm not sure. What wasn't cool? What did I do? Yeah, let's see if I can find a job that takes me somewhere here to Nebraska. All right. Freight market here in Chadron. And we are going to go... Oh, Iowa. Iowa or Arkansas. I'm in Nebraska. There we go. That's the highest paying job in the area that'll take me to Iowa. And I will go through a bunch of cities I've never been to before. So let's go. Where's that at? Oh, my goodness, I'm already on my way there. But I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Hopefully the job is still available. And I can take it when I get done sleeping. Fill up my truck while I'm here. Woo! Woo! Oh, beautiful. It's like music. Sleep time. See, now I'm not sure if the job's not available. Oh, no, maybe. Hold on. Nope, not available anymore. Oh, no, it is. Okay, never mind. For another 6 hours and 21 minutes. That one pays more and takes me down here. Now, again, I've been to all these cities, but ever since they updated the map, it says that I haven't. They keep updating the map. So now anything that's grayed out has not been discovered or has not been driven. Indio, Blythe, I've never been there apparently because those maps, those areas didn't exist. These yellows, that split yellow right there means I've driven on that road, but it's impossible for me to have driven on that particular road and not the road around it. What is that? So yeah, they keep updating the map, changing the roads. You start out here in San Diego, so clearly you're going to visit it. It says I visited it because the San Diego part is yellow, but the roads around it are gray. Los Angeles, Oxnard, Santa Maria, Santa Cruz, San Francisco. It says all of these places I've been to, but clearly it does not look like I have. They keep updating the map. So maybe... Nah. Just for the sake of driving those roads, that would be the reason, and I'm not going to do that. That's just a waste of time. All right, Davenport. We're going to Davenport. Right? No, Lake Charles. No, hold on. Wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, Davenport. What just happened? Did I hit an invisible wall? I did. I did not know the road stopped there. So, since I slept, I've earned, what, a little over $300,000. So I have enough money to buy 3 trucks and hire the people to staff them or to drive them. There we go. I think that's it right there, right in front of me. Yep, that's it right there. Nope. There it is. Gotta be real smooth with this. There we go. And we are off. See if I can't make this delivery without any issues. That's funny. That's not just wishful thinking, that's delusion there, Mike. You really think you're gonna get through this game without making a delivery that's not damaged? Please. I hate how it makes you drive on every square inch for it to count. Sometimes it just gives you the entirety of the road and says, yeah, you've driven on it. If you just like kind of listfully get into it, And other times it makes you drive the length of the road in order for it to count. Run the red light. It's almost midnight in the game and I'm hitting a Jake brake through a small town. I don't think they like that very much. Sorry, thought I heard something. Give me 1 second here. Let me do this. Because I might need to fix something over here. I'm not entirely sure what I think I just heard. But yeah, give me 1 second here, and... I need a haircut. There we go. No, I didn't hear anything, I guess. Sounded like something beeping over. I have a multi-USB charger that I plug basically everything into to charge my headset, my 2 smartwatches, my backup cell phone. My main phone has its own charger. But yeah, I thought I heard something beeping over there. It's not. All right. Get back into it. My energy drink. I need a bigger computer desk. I am at an angle. You can see it. I am at an angle. I'm not like like straight with the desk. I'm at an angle here because my 55-inch screen takes up a majority of it, and then behind the screen is the PlayStation, and then over here is the computer, and it's like kind of hanging off the edge. I also have a backup microphone. I didn't know I could use these. I just started using them. But there. Oh. Cool. I'm not on a two-way highway. For a second there, I thought I was on a two-lane highway. And past. Oh boy. I don't know how I managed to make it through that unscathed. And no damage to the trailer. I'll have to make my own mods for the game. I want to make one that's perpetually night with a bright full moon all the time. You can see the stars too. Like, I want to make a mod that allows me to do that. I think that would be fun. No matter what time of the day it is, the timer will still progress, but it'll always be perpetually night in the game. I need to learn how to mod. Oh yeah, here we go. Long, flat, straight road. And we're flooring it. Come chase me, copper. Go through Valentine. Wait. Valentine. Red Dead Redemption 2. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I can't. Valentine, yeah. That's new. I might have to go back into Red Dead Redemption 2 a little bit, because I still have yet to complete that game. I have it on PC. I should stream it from the very beginning because the story that I've gotten through so far is amazing. But yeah, there's Valentine. Here's the horseshoe overlook. There's where your encampment is. We're in Red Dead Redemption 2 areas. Now I know where the Valentine was in the game, in Red Dead Redemption 2. Now I know where the game took place. Sort of. Lift and coast as much as possible, save as much fuel as possible. I'm averaging 4.4 miles to the gallon. I can't remember what the button is to reset that, so it starts measuring all over again. I hate how you can't see the headlights of the cars until you're almost on top of it. Like, you can't see the lights, the light itself. You can only see, like, the little dot where the light is, but not the actual light itself. Where are we? Hold on a second. Where are we? Going through a small town that's not even on the map, but it's got a four-way intersection and a four-leaf clover right in the middle of it. Ooh. What? Hey, welcome back. So I actually can do this 2 ways. I can do this. I can take 20 to Dubuque. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. And then head south into Davenport. Or I can take the original route, go through Norfolk. I would hit Omaha just so I can say I visited it and get the completion for it. And then Council Bluffs, Des Moines, Iowa City, and then hit Davenport. I can do that. But this little area right here, there's a 4-leaf clover right in the middle of that intersection, and I kind of want to visit it. But oh, I hit the wrong button. I accidentally shut my truck off. I forgot I don't have the look back configured to a button on my steering wheel. But I have to use the mouse. That's powerful. Please don't hit me. Okay, we're good. Small town. Not even on the map. But there's a 4-leaf clover. No, a 3-leaf clover. Right there in the middle of the intersection. Green leaf. I just saw that. Yeah, ATS released back in 2016. It's amazing that it's hard to believe that this game's only 10 years old, or is already 10 years old. They didn't start releasing DLCs for it until like a couple years back. I actually didn't start playing it until around 2020, I think it was. Is when I started playing it. I know I have a save from like 2021. Wednesday. I was playing Wednesday, not Monday. That's the day I was playing. Yeah, I have a save from 2021 when... Oh, wow. In these 5 years since, I've only progressed 7 weeks, so I haven't played a lot since then. But yeah, I do have a save from 2021. Nice. And that is weird how that looks like me. That is not my picture. I chose that out of all the stock images that were in the game because it looked a lot like me, and it's crazy how that looks like me. She was my first driver. She was my second driver. He was my third. Yeah. So it's just, these guys are in order in ratings, and some of these women are, whew. I know fraternization is not a thing, or it should not be a thing, but I would absolutely date one of my subordinates if she looked like that. Or that. Where is she? Or that. Absolutely. All these drivers here. I'm actually... I kind of had moments where I just had wanton disregard for earning money because I knew my people were gonna make all the money back. So I kind of went crazy and just didn't care about damage and stuff like that. First time playing American Truck Simulator was in January. Oh, this year, before the lag freeze and crash on your Windows 11. No, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, maybe it's probably just because you have to turn everything down in the settings in order to get everything to work properly. It might be, I would start there. And if that doesn't work, yeah, you're probably going to have to get a little bit more of a more powerful or newer computer. So I'm costing my company an average of $7.78 per mile. And I am losing the company $4,332 a day. The very first driver I ever hired is currently making my company $12,000 a day. You tried but still failed? Is it still crashing? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, you might just need to get a new computer. And I understand if you don't have the budget for it. I had to take out a loan to pay for my computer. Really, really, really wanted a new one because my other one was 5 years old. It could still run American Truck Simulator, but I just wanted something newer. So, yeah. I get it, though. Times are hard. So he is my newest driver. He has yet to make any money. He's delivering rice. Okay. Little Rock. I can buy 3 trucks right now with the money that I've got. I'll wait until I hit that 1 million mark before I just flood the that garage with all those trucks. I can buy used trucks? And I'm not going to take out a loan for a truck. I don't need to. Please do not make me pull into this wait station. We're bypassing the wait station. We're just going to say, screw it. We got to go. Let's see what happens. I guess nothing happens. So even if I, so the wait stations don't do anything. If I turn off traffic expenses or traffic offenses, I'm not going to get fined for bypassing a wait station. That kind of destroys the realism a little bit. I like realism when it comes to my driving and racing, sim racing. Yeah, I hate how I have to look all the way. The lights. You can't see the actual light itself. You can see the dots where the lights are, but not the actual light itself. Until it gets close enough to you. Play Truck Simulator Pro on your phone. Samsung Galaxy S26. I've got myself a Red Magic 10 Pro. So, I've got Mora. I've got it's a little interactive background. Red Magic is awesome. I love it. For $1,000, you got the top of the line phone, which is what I got. So, S26 is not that bad. the Red Magic is a gamer focused phone, and if you got an S26, you paid a lot of money for it. Or you're leasing it, or you're doing the whole payment program through where your carrier is. Red Magic, so much more better, in my opinion. Again, gamer focused, very powerful, very high end, well worth it. And I promise you, if your S26 can play it, a Red Magic will be able to play it better. Oh, I'm at 800,000 now. $800,000. Couple more deliveries, and I will be able to make or buy trucks again. Again, and there you go. Can't see the actual light from oncoming traffic's headlights until they get close enough to you, and that's not how light works. Ooh, another nice truck. There's Omaha, Nebraska. So it's giving us Omaha, Council Bluffs, I might have to get off here for it to count as me visiting Council Bluffs. We'll see when I get to that exit. Yeah, we'll see when I get to that exit if it gives it to me when I get close enough. And if not, I'll have to take the exit and visit real quick just to get it. Because once you visit it, you can fast travel to it later. It'll just take you to the service center. And that is what I want to do. Unlock it as a place to visit for later so that I can just fast travel to it and then drive the roads I didn't drive so I can get the completion for it. Oh, I gave it to me. Never mind. We're good. Oh, no, but I probably still... No, wait. Hold on. If it says I visited it, let me see if I can't fast travel to it. Oh, no, I can. Never mind. We're good. Again, it'll just drop you off right in front of the... If you have a garage, if you actually own one of those garages that I was buying, then yeah, it'll take you there. If not, it'll take you to a service center or a truck dealer. So hold on, I'll get that waypoint off because it's going to screw with my navigation until I do. There we go. Perfect. There's a helicopter, which means there's an accident. Yeah, right there. Either that or it was a police chase. I'm assuming it was a police chase. Beautiful. Look at the sunrise. Ah. If I could have a job that gave me that kind of view without needing to drive or require a CDL, I'd do it. Just put me in a box van or a cargo van and be like, yeah, this is stuff that needs to go direct to a place nonstop. We can't deal with distribution centers. It's just going to add time. You are an expedited shipper in this delivery van, and you will drive thousands of miles a week. You will go from Maryland to Omaha, Nebraska. And then because that person out there needs it today or tomorrow or whatever, and we cannot trust anybody else to ship it except us. Like, if I had a job that gave me that kind, they were just, hey, we need you to deliver this. We need to deliver stuff thousands of miles away in a van that you can drive because you're capable and licensed to do so. Yes, I would. crop duster. Coasting it. Just coasting. I'm still 15 over the speed limit, even though it's not going to matter. Okay, that was that guy's fault. ETS. Expert Transport Solutions. European Truck Simulator, actually. That's what that means. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Hold on a second. Where's that? Des Moines. Oh, there's a Peterbilt dealership right here. Yeah, let me get off here. Let me visit Des Moines. There we go. So I don't know how to reach that unless there's like an invisible road or something that I didn't see or can't see. But so I can't drive into that parking lot of Donut Planet. Okay. How am I supposed to reach that? Back to it. I got my visit. We're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, never mind. We have another 160 miles to go. Oh. If it wasn't for the fact that I'm live streaming, I'd be listening to music right now. And I really, really, really would love to. But I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike. $850,000. 150,000 more to go, plus some change before I can buy some trucks. It'd be like driving a real car. Texting and driving. Don't text and drive. It's a joke. Right now I'm checking my email. Not texting. Also not a good thing to do while you're driving. Here's why I have a hands-free device. It's just over there on the bed. I've actually done this experiment once in this game. Texting and driving, is it really as bad? Yeah, I kept hitting stuff. Now, I know I have Kickstarter on my phone somewhere. I don't know why it's not there. There's this little thing called a QB that I really, really, really want to try or check out. See? See, texting and driving, not a good thing. Here's Iowa City. I didn't know it was that close to it. I don't have Kickstarter installed on my phone. Cop. One of the reasons why I turned off the traffic offenses option is because the cops are really, really, really... They made the cops really egregious when it comes to your speed in this game. That's the SCS logo. Right there. SCS truck station. What? Hold on a second. just a guardrail on the other side of the road and making it impossible for me to just cut back and do another illegal U-turn. So I guess I'm gonna hit this clover loop. Because I want to visit that truck stop real quick. $934,000. Almost there. More than just a truck stop. Oh, yeah. That is a massive truck stop. I don't think I was supposed to go this way. Yeah, I don't think I was supposed to go in that section of the parking lot. That's okay. This looks like a nice truck stop, too. But that hotel over there, I'd absolutely stay there. If I ever took a cross-country trip and I needed to stop, I've done that before. Driven across the country to Utah. That was fun. I love driving. Just in general, driving is fun to me. I don't understand why people hate it. $4.85. You see the fuel gauge at right at the bottom, left of the screen with the speedometer. I just dropped over $1,000 in fuel. Yeah, I do not envy truck drivers at all. $1,038 for fuel. And if that was what, $5 a gallon? If fuel, we get 200-gallon fuel tanks to my dealership all the time for customers, whether it be a customer order or whether it be the shop needs one. 200-gallon fuel tanks. So one on each side of the truck, 400 gallons. At $5 a gallon. I'm looking this up. I do not envy truck drivers in the slightest. And actually, I know rising fuel costs, the pain that can bring to a company that has a delivery fleet like mine. My company, we have parts delivery drivers, and that's exactly what I used to do before they brought me into the warehouse. Hewist. In US. California is at $3.70 or $6.70, $7.36 a gallon to $7.53 a gallon. Hawaii is $7.14 a gallon. So, pull up calculator here. We're going to go with the high end there. See that? Right there. For a guy running two 200-gallon tanks on either side of his truck, and he's got maybe 50 gallons of fuel left. So we'll say 350 gallons of fuel, $2,635.50. If I was paying $7.53 a gallon for diesel and I had just 50 gallons left in both of my tanks combined, I had 50 gallons left, and I'm dropping almost $3,000 in fuel, I would not be happy about that. That's where costs end up skyrocketing. Well, it costs us even more money to ship it because fuel costs go up. Well, this part was X amount of money 3 weeks ago. Yeah, because it didn't cost us as much. Well, it doesn't cost PACCAR or Cummins or Caterpillar. We usually go pick up our Caterpillar parts, but it didn't cost them as much or it costs them even more money now to ship it to us than a couple days ago when you asked about it. There we go. I gotta go to the bathroom. Like, in real life, I gotta pee. All right. Oh, this one's going to be a technical one. Yeah. I can either just pull in and park it right there, or I can back it into the spot right there and that. Nah, we'll just pull it in. I can do it with a controller, not with a steering wheel. Yet. I haven't gotten that good yet. Yes! How much was that? $21,000? Quite a bit of money. I wanted to do the check the job offers at the current location thing. I mean, I can check. Just go back to that one spot. I'm not going to say no. Oh, that one pays more per mile. Yeah, let's go somewhere I haven't gone yet. But first, I'm going to the bathroom here. Because again, I got to go to the bathroom. So, ladies and gentlemen, hang tight. You know what? Going on 2.5 hours. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I like to stream for about 2 hours per stream. But tomorrow, don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. It's going to be more sim racing because that's going to be the theme for this page. Again, I'm going to stop with the variety streaming and stick to just racing and American Truck Simulator. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Mr. Homestar, I thank you so much for the subscribe. You are awesome. You are my 100th subscriber on YouTube, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You are awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow for the next stream. Don't know what we're going to do, but again, we're going to stick...